Welcome. And the question today from Not an Ocelot is: what's the worst advice you've ever received? Hi, this is Derek. I just put the Drama Llama, Fred, back in his llama pen, so that I can do this quick video for you with some of the stuff that Fred found on Reddit earlier today. If this is your first time watching our videos, help me out by watching to the end, and then giving me some feedback in the comment area below. And if you want more of these videos daily, don't forget to like and subscribe, with notifications turned on for this channel. Oh boy, let's get ready for some drama. Beth answered with, "You don't need to go to college, you're a girl." Spoken by my favorite high school teacher. When the F was this? 1984? Unfortunately, it was at the end of the millennium. I didn't take her advice, but it was one of a series of events where I learned what it is like to be a woman in conservative America. It's just crazy to look back and think that she was the cool teacher who I admired. She went to college to be a teacher. She likely chose that career because she thinks education is important. But she still said that crap to you? Holy moly. The irony. We knew a family kind of like that. Their mindset was kind of like, a woman should want to get married and start a family, and our daughters are very attractive, so they'll land on their feet. Very weird stuff. Mine was, you can't be a doctor. Only boys can be doctors. Girls can only be nurses. Told to me by a young female teacher in 1991. I'm still aiming to prove her wrong. Can't retrieve data answered with, just ignore your bullies and they will get bored and stop. They don't stop, they continue to bully you cause you don't do anything. I didn't realize till I was like 20. Spent a lot of time regretting it after that. What sucks is that I can't do anything. I'm in school and I'll get in trouble if I fight back or anything. That, and I'm a smaller guy, so I don't think I'd be any good in a fight anyway. This was my bane in elementary school. 6+ years of heavy bullying and people telling me they will stop if you ignore them. No, they effing don't. It just marks you as a spineless victim. From the trailer park answered with, from my dad when I was 16 years old. You might as well quit school and take that job at the plant while it's still open. Old MacDonald answered with, practice makes perfect. I was told that many times throughout my life, until my martial arts instructor taught me. Perfect practice makes perfect, as though if you have been practicing something in an improper / less than efficient way, you will be accustomed to doing it incorrectly very well. If it's worth practicing, then it's worth ensuring you are practicing it correctly. My high school orchestra director said, practice makes permanent. So if you practice perfectly, great. If you practice poorly, those habits become hard to break. Los Rua answered with, when my marriage was in trouble, a friend of mine suggested I fake a pregnancy. Couldn't believe the words came out of her mouth. I did not take her advice and we're not friends anymore for a number of reasons, her line of thinking being one of them. For anyone interested, the marriage eventually ended in a loving, peaceful, kind and respectful manner. My ex-husband remains a good friend and I consider myself blessed to have been able to remain friends with such a wonderful man. My sister, when I told her neither me nor my now ex-boyfriend wanted kids. Well, if you change your mind, you could just have one and he would learn to love it. Granted, she was somewhere around 17 to 19 when she said that, but I was like, hey ma, you need to talk to your younger daughter about a whole bunch of things. I, too, ignored her advice. Ultramanos answered with, make the most of your school days because they're the best days of your life. I can confirm that my school days were not the best of my life, and since leaving school, I've become a happier person and made more memories than I could have imagined. Yeah, school can be good, but don't go around thinking it's not going to get much better than that, because it does. If anyone ever gives you this advice, it's probably best to ignore all advice they give. This comes from people who peaked in high school or college, and never figured out how to happily adult. If school was the best day for them, then they have a lot of issues they need to deal with. And shouldn't be telling others how to live their lives. JP answered with, just be happy. Just go out. Just don't think too much about it. People who haven't had mental illnesses will unlikely be able to empathize. What do you mean it's taken? Answered with, look, I know you're going through some crowd right now and you're only 15. Don't worry, it'll get worse. I give this advice to myself. What's better advice? Let's fix what you are struggling with now, and then you have the skills to cope in later life. Edwin Q. Foolhardy answered with, always be grateful you have a job. Do whatever you can for the company and be glad that they choose to employ you. I've spent 25 years dedicated to this place. My job is being outsourced next month. I'm 56 and not in the best health or shape. Job prospects are slim to none. Don't dedicate your life to a company. They only care about making money. YOLO Poppy answered with, you're having a panic/anxiety attack. You're fine, dude, just relax and calm down. Twinkle Star 2000 answered with, when I said I wasn't ready to have a child for reasons related to financial and emotional stability, I was told you're never really ready, so don't let that be the reason to stop you. It'll all work out, so get pregnant soon, because you're not getting any younger. It's terrifying how many people truly believe this, and bring other humans into the world with no plan. Damad Ogre answered with, get married and have kids ASAP. Ah well, grandparents do come from a different age. Team Waffle Stomp answered with, when I was about 8 or 9, I told my Sunday school teacher I wanted to be a neurosurgeon. She laughed and said I should marry a doctor instead, because I was a pretty little girl. ASCII answered with, passed on to my father from his father. Never say, I don't know, because it makes you look stupid. Make up an answer if you don't know. Ah no. Making crap up is what makes you look stupid. King Kenobi answered with, trouble with anger issues. Just don't get angry. Are you unhappy? Cheer up. Are you nervous? Calm down. Thank you. I guess. Guir Games answered with, Mom, tuck your shirt into your boxers for this date. It will keep your shirt from becoming untucked. Wondering why my date seemed in a rush to leave, when I got home, looked at a mirror, and to my horror, spotted the resoundingly visible underwear wedgie I was sporting. Haley Rosehender answered with, girls aren't supposed to be smart. Just try to find a man who can provide for you. No. I'll provide for myself, and then a man can stay with me if he chooses to. Angry Scout 2 answered with, don't use a condom, that ruins sex. You know what else ruins sex? An effing baby. Sikasea 3 answered with, follow your heart. My heart is effing dumb as heck. Ace the Not So Great answered with, cheer up, you have a good life and have no reason to be depressed. Crap, that made my mental health worse. Winter Tears answered with, have kids to overcome your depression. That just sounds scary for everyone involved. Mole answered with, be yourself. I'm bipolar, neither of my selves is a good choice for day-to-day life. Complete Attention 64 answered with, you have depression? Don't worry, even name of a famous actor had depression. Look where she is now. Maybe you will also become successful. When I found out my husband was having an affair. Don't kick him out, he'll go to her. Kick his butt out. Open that door wide. He was going to her anyway, so what the F was their point? Debon037 answered with, he's only being mean to you because he has a crush on you. Please stop telling teenage girls this. It normalizes abuse. And finally, AMK47 answered with, get a job in something you love and you will never work a day in your life. That, and chase your dreams. Yeah, except all it does is make the something I love into a chore. And if I chase my dreams, I will end up broke and nothing to show for my life. Better idea, get a job in something you are good at and pays well. Then you can enjoy your hobbies in spare time. Well, there you have it. A perfectly great question answered by a bunch of fine and honorable citizens. Help support this channel by smashing the like and subscribe buttons. And hit that silly little bell as well to ensure you get the latest videos as they come out. Fred is always finding stuff for me to post regularly. So this is Derek signing off. Thanks for watching. Good grief, it sounds like Fred is out of his pen again. I think he found more drama for me to share with you. See you soon.